everyone, I welcome you all to Info Bytes session of Analyst IAS. In this particular session, we will discuss news on the topic of polity, international relation, economy, defense and history. So without further delay, let's move on to our topic of discussion. Our first topic of discussion is polity news. In this, our first news is Election Commission freezes Shiv Sena's bow and arrow symbol and asked Eknath Shinde and Uddhav Thackeray camps to choose a new symbol. Our next news is Union Home Minister Amit Shah chaired second regional meeting on drug trafficking and national security in Guwahati, and he called for drug-free India. Our next news is Government announces creation of Weapon System Branch and unveiled new combat uniform for Air Force personnel. Our next news is with regard to international relations section. In this, our first news is Minister of State for External Affairs Meenakshi Lekhi on 4-day visit to Georgia and Kazakhstan from October 10. Our next news is India to host diplomats of UNSC along with other member states for key meeting of Counter-Terrorism Committee on October 28 to 29. Our next news is stronger cooperation between India and New Zealand will ensure peace and prosperity and progress of common region, as said by External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. Our next news is from Defense section. In this, our first news is 73rd Raising Day of Territorial Army celebrated across country. Our next news is Ship Modeling Competition concluded at All India Nausainik NCC Camp. Our next news is from Economy section. In this, our news is Government to organize PM National Apprenticeship Melas on October 10. Our next news is with regard to History and Culture section. In this, our first news is Sharad Purnima being celebrated in the country. Our next news is Eid Milad-un-Nabi celebrated with religious fervor and due reverence in various parts of the country. Our next news is President Draupadi Murmu pays homage to Utkal Mani Pandit Gopa Bandhu Das on his birth anniversary. So, this is all for today. Stay tuned and stay updated with Analyst IAS. Thank you.